most common denominator. I don't have. Meanwhile, you are above 18 too. Because you see, when the opportunity came for you to go and get the Ghana card, you were doing, oh, me, next week, oh, tomorrow I'll go. So you see, you cannot participate and win 1,000 Ghana cedis, 5,000 Ghana cedis, because you don't have. But you can say, oh, can I use my student ID? I have my admission letter, I have soft copy. You have to seize the opportunity and defy the odds. Finally, build strategic relationships. Be deliberate in your relationships, but you see, my advice is that don't see relationship as a means to help you get better. It's mutual. Everyone gets better when you are building strategic relationship. And don't look out for immediate benefit to you. Be interested in the other party. And I'm very hopeful that the other party would show interest in you as well. So it's not about what I will get. It's about what you can give. Are you following? In building strategic relationships, it's not about what you will get. So don't say, hey, Chairman, he works with Telcel. He's a big man. Chairman, pay my fees. I'm sorry, you've missed it. Chairman can actually groom you, train you, and give you several career opportunities and mentor you on your journey. But what are you willing to also offer to Chairman? Maybe you want to help in one way or the other. Oh, Chairman, can I help with this? Can I help with that? Are you listening? So in building relationships also, it's not about just the people at the top. Today at this conference, I have 3 of my mates who are sponsoring this program because they currently work in marketing positions in some of the firms. They said, but I know of the program when we're on campus. Come, let's talk. We want to help. So it's not just about our speakers, but also your own colleagues. When I was in final year, it was a first-year student who made me earn $200. I spoke like this, and he approached me and said, I want you to speak to my dad. He's in the US. He's looking for 2 people to do a project. I think you can qualify for that project. I applied with my roommates. We did a project, and we paid $200. First-year student. I could have even ignored him because I was a president, I was a CEO, but I listened to him. And he said, there's this project I think you can work on. So build relationships at all the 3 levels, people below you, people at your level, and people above you. You are not going home this vacation as a first-year student, walk bare-chested in your area and say, me, I'm in the University of Cape Coast. You are in SS1. You don't know anything. You may never know. Tell somebody, be strategic. Don't pick contacts of speakers and all you are demanding for is financial rewards. Don't pick contacts of speakers and you are not trying to establish the connection. I met you at Success Africa. I learned so much from you. I want you to guide me, want you to coach me. This is the area, this is what I can do. I'm available at this time. Like, try to be strategic. Some of you chat hi in the morning, then 2 days they come and say, how are you? We don't have time. So speak fully. My name is this, I'm in this year, this. Even when the speaker is not responding to you, how do you catch his attention? I receive too many messages every day. How do you catch my attention? It's my hope and prayer, if you would allow these points to stir in you, you would learn so much. Tim, have you gotten the slides of our next speaker, Chairman Essien? Because I'll be introducing him very soon. Kindly do that. Have I given you all the 10? Have I given you all the 10? I thought you put your hands together for me. Oh, can you do it better? Can you do it better? Can you do it better? This is Success Africa Summit right here at the University of Cape Coast. Come on. Let's do it better. Let's do it better. Let's do it better. Let's do it better. Oh, come on. Is that all you can do? Okay. Which bank money should I go for? Should I go for Absa or First Bank? Which bank money do you want? And you know the one that I have? Hello? Let me see those who have already taken advantage of the 50 cities campus plan. Where are you? You filled the form already, like only 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that money has finished. I'll pause for 5 questions. You have a question for me. Kindly step forward right here and ask your question. Once again, welcome to Success Africa, brought to you by the LEG Group in partnership with the LEG Cooperative Credit Union and the Success Africa Foundation. in partnership with Absa Bank, First Bank, MTN, Chartered Institute of Accounting, ICA, Harley Reid, GB Foods, Investcorp, Glyco Capital, Glyco Life, all making it possible for us to have. It's only one person asking the question. I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. I have a microphone for you. You just mention your name and then your question. You may never know. The money is in the question. It's only 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've gotten my 5. And each of them will win some cash in their bank accounts. Put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. All they did was to step forward. Tell somebody, step forward. Tell the person, next time, ask a question. So money is hidden in their question. Every question they ask, they will make money. Your name and your question. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your question. So, for me, in my building of strategic relationship, I'm focusing on myself and what I've got to offer. I don't go in and expecting anything in that relationship. I ask myself, what can I offer? As what the person will do, I leave it to the person's judgment. Are you following? What can I offer? Let that be your guiding principle. There are people I've known. Let me just give a typical example. I was having a conversation with Dr. Daniel Macaulay, a very big man, a billionaire. But I don't go to Dr. Macaulay and say, Dr. Macaulay, I need $1 million. No. I asked him, how can I help him? And he says, you can help me this way. And I just focus on doing that for him. I don't ask about money. Last time I was asking me, don't you need anything? I said, oh, me, I'm fine. Because you see, you don't want, everybody comes to these people asking for money. You want to stand out. You want to be different. It's at that point the person that begins to focus on you and what they can also get to offer you. But go into that relationship thinking, this is what I want to offer. And trust me, when you do that, one day they'll start looking at you and they'll start asking you the right questions. You see, it's that kind of question that they say, what do you do? There's this opportunity. Will you be interested? I always look out for that question. One time I was talking to a mining engineer and he says, would you love to have your conference in Tanzania? I have traveled there and I want you to meet this person. If you want to go, I'll buy your ticket for you to go because I think when you go there, you can also impact students in that country. Who is the one clapping? Step forward for 50 cedis. Step forward. I thought it was a good time for you to also clap. You people, you don't know the rules of the conference. I should have brought someone to arrange you. Are you ready for the 50 cedis? It will hit in your first bank account. Do you have a first bank account? Sorry, sir, you've missed it. But come, I'll give you a consolation prize. So go and have the account and they'll give you the MasterCard. I'll pay for it. See David right now. Oh, put your hands together for him. Somebody, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. Let me go to this side. This side, the energy is very low. I'll pick one person from this side. It's too low. Let me go here. Let me go here. Are you sure you are here at the NEC auditorium? Are you sure? The lady there, please come up. While she comes, kindly ask your question, your name, your question. Thank you. So when I talk about consistency, you said it, you need discipline. You know, discipline is doing what you have to do even when you don't feel like it. So it's a must that I must put this program together. I may not have the resources, it's a challenge. But I don't care whether I have the resources or not. I have to do it done. I have to get it done anyway. Are you following? So it is not easy. Nothing comes easy, but you must push yourself a bit much more harder, guys. You easily give up most times. Don't easily give up. And my mother is dead, and my father divorced my mother. So what? You are not the only one that your parents have divorced. So stop telling us, and my family, nobody has gotten a job. So what? You will get a job. You will become a CEO. Challenge yourself. You'll be complaining too much. Say, you don't understand. My family is very poor. Your family is poor, but you are not poor. Because you are at Success Africa to become better. Are you following? Am I challenging you enough? Stop being lazy. Stop complaining. You are an orphan. Oh, I understand. But there are too many orphans in Ghana and Africa. But step forward and be that orphan who works so hard to become a CEO of a multinational company. And come to Success Africa and share your story. My mother died when I was age 3, and my father too was taking care of me, and they raped me, and I understand. But hey, shake it off. Tell somebody, shake it off. Tell the person, shake it off. Step forward and do something for yourself. You have life. God has given you life. Step forward with that life. You have time. You have opportunities. Well, you didn't know you make it to UCC, but they finally gave you the admission letter. I don't care how you got it. I got my admission letter 4 weeks after they've closed admissions. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. The letter wasn't coming. The letter wasn't coming. My friend was me. You are home. You say you go to University of Ghana. Yeah, you was school now way. Monsieur Obeba, I'm saying Obeba. Matriculation query. I went to God in prayer. I said, no, please don't deny me an admission. I have to go to university. It's a must. I'm making a demand on you. I want UCC. So I created kalbertucc at yahoo.com. But there was no admission letter. You are too lazy. You are not hard enough. I created the email address. No admission. Hey. My friend member said, oh, can you receipt someone? I said, me, receipt is, hey, how do I receipt a C? You see negative pass? See, Mr. Kochobi na minya saying. And they come and tell me, go and receipt C and bring the C's to A. I say, hey, it's an error. Tell someone it's an error. I'm not receiving any paper. I must go to the university some. But admission had closed. My parents made a lecturer travel with me here, and they said, oh, we are sorry, maybe next year. I said, no, that's not the plan I had in mind. I can't sit home for 1 year. No. It's not part of me. I deserve better. So the only thing I could do behind the door is to what? Hey, because I don't have control. It's beyond me at that point. I have sat for the paper. I got the grade I got. I have applied. Once I've applied, I must be admitted. When I prayed and I took that step of faith, that I want UCC, even though I've applied for University of Ghana, I chose one. So I created my email address. It's still active. kalbertucc@yahoo.com. That means I'm going there, K for Kusi, Albert, and then UCC, the school I'm going to, with no letter. Masa, what are you talking about? My admission letter was delivered to me in Kumasi. Oh, I thought you clapped. Hey, as to how I got it, it's not the story. The most important is that you are here. Tell somebody you are here some. Tell the person we are all here. Whether you came with I get 2, I get 20, we are all hot. Here. Put your hands together for yourself. Come on. So you have come. Don't limit yourself and say that, oh, Mikra, the SS I came from, it's not a first class school. So what? We are all here. Whether Presec, Lego, Wesley Girls, we are all here. But you sang good senior high and Siobeton SA primary, we are here. I said, tell somebody you are here. Tell the person we are here. Oh. We have come. Oh. We didn't know we would make it this far 20 years ago. In primary 3, you didn't know you could make it to the university. When we talk about university, it was reserved to the privileged few. Because in your family, you are the first to come here. But I'm announcing to you that finally you are here. How are you going to seize opportunities to make this the best decision of your life? Some of you have started messing up already in first year. Like you've lost focus, but you are in first year. You've already lost focus. Hey, you by third year, there, you actually faint. Because I know of a first year student who came in when we came in that same week. We all saw it. He said, oh, and not knowing it was part of his plan that when I go to university, oh, tell somebody, take me. The lady, some of you, that is your story, but I'm saying, hey, keep yourself. Tell somebody, keep yourself. And focus on the goal. You have come too far to fail. You have come too far to complain. You paid your fees at the dire minute. How the money came from, I don't care, but finally you have paid. You may owe somebody, I'll pay the balance. Tell the person, I'll find the money and pay. Stop complaining, guys. You complain too much. Say you don't understand. My mother died when I was at age 12. I couldn't even write BC, but what I know is that I'm meeting you at the University of Cape Coast. Then you are far way better. Because I know final years WASSCE candidates who are still struggling, their results have been cancelled, it has been withheld, and they don't know how. But you, God came through for you. Say amen. Amen. How are you seizing opportunities? Come on. Okay, kindly take your seats because of time. I'll come back to you. No, you have the ABSA. Yeah. I still have ABSA money. Okay, so go to the ABSA stand. They would open the accounts for you and they'll give you 50 cedis in the account. Just mention my name, Albert. Put your hands together for her. And all those who ask your questions, I'll give you same opportunities from ABSA money. I thought you put your hands together for our partners. Are you glad you came? Have you learned something? Spend your day with us. Don't be in a hurry because we've just begun. I'm about to introduce our next speaker who appears to be one of my personal mentors, my coach. He's been on this journey with us many years. He can even personally offer his own personal funding support and say, okay, how much do you need? I don't have much on me, okay, but I'm giving you this 5,000. Let's see how much you can go through this conference. And during difficult times, he's been there bringing some of us opportunities. Tell somebody opportunities. And his story would rather challenge you and encourage you to keep doing what you do. And I'm glad we've not met over the last 2 months, but I still found it necessary to respond to my call of being here at the University of Cape Coast. Come on, I thought you appreciate him. Oh, is that all you can do? Like, clapping is part of the motto of the conference. I know we are online, but clap that the online viewers will come here. So, I mean, he has 2 masters, pursuing 2 doctorates, I don't know how he does it. He's worked in several countries, both in the UK, in African countries, working in various brands. He inspires me on a marketing journey. Currently he's with Telcel. He'll tell you about his consultants, consults for multinationals, consults and help individuals who want to navigate their... If you want to be a CEO of a company, he's the right person to talk to. Especially those who are in mid-level. He runs several projects to connect with the youth. He's our partner, he's our patron, and he's committed to this journey with us. And I'm glad to introduce our next speaker, Chairman Stephen Essien. Come on, UCC, show some love as he comes. Come on.
Good morning. Good morning. I always want to teach people what to do right. From today, anytime you go to a program and they introduce someone, try as much as possible to give the person a standing ovation. The more you stand, the more people stand for you. Do you understand? It's very, very important we do that. It's very important. It's very, very important. It's not because I need it, but it's a sign of respect from you to anybody. Right? Good. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, please take your seat. At my age, with my gray hair and everything, when I get to the boardroom and like a board chairman or any senior person comes in, you stand. It's just showing respect. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's not because I need it, but it's just to show some sort of, humility. Right? Somebody say humility. Okay. So I have some slides here. Albert said a lot, but what I do is I'm a business and life transformation strategist. I specialize in coaching, commercial strategy, and revenue growth to drive personal and organizational success. So personally, people come to me and I guide them. So I presently have coached more than 250 top or middle management staff across Africa. So I spent over 19 years working in the telco space in Ghana. So I've done almost all the telcos, right? You know, Zain, Tigo, Vodafone, everyone. And then I left Ghana, applied my trade out of Ghana for about 7 years. And last September, I decided to come back home. So working on the project with one of the telcos. Just see how it's going to go. All right? Are you ready for this morning? Let's clap for ourselves because we are all winners here. So this is a school that is housing many, many people, thousands of people. So you making a decision to come, meaning that I have great respect for you. You're a lifelong learner. You're a winner, right? Winners don't sit idle. Winners chase their dreams. Hallelujah. Right? Forgive me when hallelujah comes. We blend it. You know where we come from. All right. So winners chase their dreams. And I was excited when I received a letter from Albert who said, this year is beyond limits. Beyond limits. Beyond limits. Beyond limits. So I want to speak to you on beyond limits. I want to share 12 habits for future ready leaders. How many people want to be leaders? How many people want to be leaders? I see hands down. There's a gentleman. Okay, your hand is up. Who doesn't want to be a leader? The lady in black with red strips. Okay, your hand is up. I want to see who doesn't want to be a leader. Who doesn't want to be a leader? Okay, now let me twist the question. Who doesn't want to be a leader? Hands up. Who doesn't want to be a leader? So total hands down. So I'm going to share this, right? But before I start, there was something interesting going through my mind. So when I lifted my head, I saw funds. I was a bit hot. So I was like, okay, I need somebody to just spin the fan for me. But you don't have to wake up. Sit down. I want somebody to just lift his or her hand and spin the fan. But don't lift your hand up. Who can do that? Who can do that? Who can do that? Anyone? Who said it's impossible? Please come. Who said it's impossible? Come. Anyone can do that from this side? Anyone who can do that? Okay. So now we want to go beyond the limit. The statement I made, right? The statement I made didn't talk about physically doing that. The statement I made will probably be imaginative wise. You can lift your head and do what? Spin the fan. Is it possible? To imagine that the fan is spinning. Is it possible? Yeah. So now can you see the fan spinning? Imagine. You imagine. Is it spinning?
In my imagination.
In your imagination,
it's spinning.
It's spinning. That's how life is. That's how life is. That's how life is. Right? I want to give you a scenario. How many people are readers? How many people know what we call the Chinese bamboo? Chinese bamboo. Who can tell me a story? Welcome, Anna. How many people can tell me who knows the Chinese bamboo? So this is a seed. You know, there's a seed they plant, and for 60 months, nothing happens. 60 months. 60 months. You don't see the tree coming out or springing out. 60 months. First year you water, second year you water, third year you water, fourth year you water. Trust you me, if it's you, what will you do? If you plant a seed and for 4 years, 48 months, you've been watering day and night and nothing comes up, who can help? What will you do? You give up. Who said give up? Come. I want. Let's. Anyone? You are begging. You don't want to come forward. Come. Who is the tallest person here? Come. You said you give up.
Yeah.
Yeah. For 4 years you give up. Yes, boss. Will you give up or keep still doing it?
Just like an investment, you still continue.
Just like an investment, you still continue, right? What about you? You actually give up. And that's the fact on the ground. We all give up. For 4 years. You go out of your room, bare land, and then you pour water on it. For 4 solid years. How many mathematicians do we have here? 2 times a day times 4 years. What's the times we do it? Oh, simple. 2 times a day plus times 365 is what? Hey. Seven, whether it's true or wrong, I don't know. But we take it 7 times 4, right? Then we're hovering around 28,000 times. That's what we do. 28,000 times. There's nothing happening, right? But when it starts to spring up, within 6 weeks, after 5 years, within 6 weeks, do you know, just guess what's the length or the height of that tree? Who knows? Yes. 9 meters. The second one. Oh, this one was 100 Ghana cedis right now. Yes. 7, 2 more people. It's 100 Ghana cedis. 12 meters. 90 meters. 19. 90, yes. 35 meters, you're all wrong. The 90 was just overboard. 6 weeks after 5 years, the tree swings up to 80 meters. 80 meters. What's your height?
7.5.
7. You're not. Massa. Do you know 7.5? Even Kobe Bryant, what was it? Do you know your height?
5'7".
5'7". So roughly, you should be around 5'5" or 5'6". Yes, I'm 5'11", so. All right. So divide 80 meters by 5 is what? 80 divided by 5. Hey. I want the answers to come very fast. So that means they need to put me on top how many times? In just 6 weeks. Thank you very much. Do you understand? But that 5 years, what the tree was doing was gaining firm grounds. Was building its what? Roots. To be able to hold an 8-meter tall tree. 80 meter. It's not a joke. So all this you're doing for 4 years here is basically to make sure that what? You gain roots. So when you get out of school, you do what? You do what? All right. So next slide. I want to give a quote. It says, going beyond limits isn't just about breaking barriers. It's about covering the strength you never knew you had. The future is waiting. It belongs to those who dare to rise. It belongs to who? Those who dare to rise. So if you're here, you don't dare to rise, then there's a problem. Albert was telling you how he was going through stuff. You know what I mean? Let me share a very funny story. I think 2 years ago, we were having our usual Christmas tree set up in the house. My kids were super excited. I have 3 lovely, amazing girls. They were super excited. They were looking at it. They will fix, some of the pennants and then come back, those stuff, they put it on and come and sit somewhere and say, this is, move it here. And I was just smiling with them, and then my little daughter asked me, did you put your Christmas tree in the same corner in your house? I smiled. Because we were 9 people in one room. Where do you put the Christmas tree? My bed, when I finished, I put the bed in my armpit and drop it safe. At night, when I come home late, I jump on people to go fix my bed and set up. Those times were just me doing what? Building my roots. I never complained. I never said anything. I never cried. A few times I've cried, asked God, why? Why me? You know what I mean? But end of the day, it was a preparation period. Somebody say preparation period. So I'm going to share 12 keys for future ready. Next slide. Believe in big dreams. Believe in big dreams. When you go to the corporate environment, we call it SMART, right? Set SMART goals. Believe in big dreams. Future leaders believe in the ability to achieve greater things or great things. They set ambitious goals and aren't afraid to dream beyond what seems impossible. Big dreams. Big dreams. If you come to school and you don't dream big to be part of, how do you call it? The A-class students, the first-class students, live here with honors, live here and get a citation for being the best student, then what are you here for? Big dreams. You need to have big dreams, right? But the dreams must be very realistic. How many people know the SMART goals? SMART. What's the meaning of SMART? Right? Who can help? Yes. Can you scream it out? S is what? Specific. So let's hold on that. I want to teach you guys. Specific, right? So when I meet young people, what do you want to be? I want to be a businessman. Is that specific? So be very specific what exactly you want to do, right? So in the next 5 years, I want to be this and this and this. Very specific, right? Very, very, very specific. I want to be a businessman with 2 businesses in this industry. We're becoming what? Specific. We get it, right? And then M is measurable. Are you able to measure what you say you want to do? Are you able to measure? Let's stay in the campus. How many people are first year students here? How many people are first year students? Chakpo, that's good, right? So you give yourself 4 years. Give a specific target for yourself. I want to exit in the year this and that, and I want to live with first honors, right? It's very specific, and it's what? Measurable. It's what? Measurable. You can measure it. End of the 4 years, we'll be able to know whether you achieved it or you didn't achieve it. The next one is what? It is what? Attainable. Something that you can attain. We can measure it and it's attainable. Something that we know that is doable, because somebody has left this campus with honors, right? People have done it and done it. Your colleagues, your brother, your father, somebody in your family, relative, some corner has been able to do it. So it's attainable. Don't tell me with your punk sitting down looking at my face and say you buy a jet tomorrow. That's nonsense. It's not attainable. Do you understand? I stand here, I can't tell myself I'll buy a jet tomorrow. It's total bullshit. So you don't give set targets and it's not realistic. Right? Charlie B, by the time I leave school here, I have some $2 million for my account too. Your lecturer, how much you have for your account? I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you do that, you build castles in the air. It's good for us to build castles in the air. But if it's not attainable, you don't have energy to do anything. I said you don't have what? Because it's not realistic. It's not, like you are moving from the normal world to the abnormal world. You know what I mean? You know the mad people, they tell you that they will buy the whole Jubilee house. Such a person is off record. So make sure you set attainable targets for yourself. Don't give 25 years target. First building block is here. Why? When do you want to live here? What grades do you want to live here with? What do you want to achieve before you live in here? If you tell me that in the next 4 years, by the time I leave campus, I want to have about 50,000 CDs in my account, it's believable. You can do it, right? Now you find out how you can do it. But if you tell me that by the time I finish school, I have some $10 million for my account. You know what I mean? A guy came for counseling, coaching, and we were talking, and he says, next year, that was late last year, so December. He says the plan by 2026, when I'm exiting the year, we should have about $100 million in our account. I just lifted my head and looked at him. And I smiled, and I was like, very ambitious. Yes. So what do you want to do? So I have ideas to organize events. Events in Ghana to give you $100 million. The next time he called me, I said, boss, Charlie, I'm busy. Let's cancel the coaching session, because where he's starting from, I need to change his mind before we start proper coaching. So I stopped it. It must be attainable. Something within your reach that you can attain it. It's not because it's attainable, so you can just do it. Stretch yourself and do it. The R is what? Realistic. Don't build castles that you can't. Realistic. It's realistic. It's realistic. You are in UCC and you're saying that, I'll get degree in Manchester University. You are not there. If you are there, you can. But what you're saying is not realistic unless you have a plan. Make sure it is realistic. And the last T is what? It must be time bound. That's what I'm saying. In future, I'll do this. It doesn't make sense. Give yourself 5 years. Give yourself 10 years. Put a figure, put a number, a year number in there, and say, by this time, this is what I will achieve. It helps you to focus. It helps you to do what? Chase the right dreams, right? So dream big. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your dreams. Dream extremely big, but it must be very realistic. It must be measurable. It must be time bound. Any point, anybody who is confused? If you're confused, raise your hand. I will answer your questions. Point number 2. Embrace failure as growth. Embrace failure as what? Let me tell you a story. When I went to current school, I went to one of the best schools in Ghana, Koforia Tech. I can drop the microphone and walk out. Why are you laughing? It's the best. Boys' school. Amazing. So first year, it was anniversary year. So first year, almost half of the year, half of the term, we didn't do anything. So the first term, that's first year, we didn't do anything. We're just reading and cleaning the school for a big anniversary. And then we did just about 3 weeks classes and we wrote an exams. And then one guy who became my best friend called me over the holidays. He came to me, in actual fact, there were no mobile phones. So he came to my house and it was like, he's very sad. And I said, what's the issue? He said he was 36 in class. The class was 38. He was 36. My class was 42. I was 27. So, I mean, that point, I was excited and said, look, at least 27 is better than 36. So I was cool. I was, yeah. So the guy was very, very moody and all those things. He lived in Tema. I went to see him off to the trotro station. He picked his trotro and left. A week later, he came back and asked me when I'm going to school. He wants to go with me. We planned, and he said, okay, meet me at Madina Zongo Junction. At this time, this day, we'll go together. And he did. We went to school together. When we packed our stuff, he looked at me and said, Isian. I said, Lexus. He said, I have to make it better. I don't want people to come and tease me because they will paste it out there, right? He said, I don't want people to come and tease me. But their teasing will get me angry to do better. And I was like, how can somebody tease you to get angry and get better? So 27, I was walking around the class. Yeah, there are many, many people behind me. So me, I don't care. Went to class, do normal stuff. And that teasing, it's boys' school. How many people know Sectech? Koforia Sectech. It's boys' school. It's a crazy school. So they were calling him Lex 38, 37. Then somebody shout 37. Somebody say circle. They say 38. Then he's upset. But he changed his lifestyle. He was no more playing football with us. He was no more singing. We call something Vespers. Every evening we go to do like some small church service and before we go and sleep after prep. But those ones is Jama night. We don't do any Bible reading. We don't do anything. We just go and see Jama. Every day of our life we see Jama on campus. Then we go and sleep. He will come and he will spend some few minutes. When we say Lord's Prayer, we are done. Now when is the Jama session? This guy will leave. So I was the only one he was close to. He would come and say, who's here? To Charlie Adeline. I was enjoying school. Fast forward, second term came. Now we've done the whole term. So now I have more books to read. So 27, I went home. My father came back from work with they post, those times they send you a slip. He looked at me and said, I said, okay, serious. I was like, Monsieur, he opened the thing. Man was 30, from 27 to 30. So quickly, I told him I want to go to Tema, go and see my boy. Because if I'm 30, I'm expecting him to go to... I was expecting Alex to go cry. So when I come back, I said, Alex cry, Name. So they gave me money, plan. I went to see Alex. When his father saw me, he was like, how are you doing? Yes, fine. His father was a seaman. Are you good? I said, yeah. So he's inside. Oh, I'm really, really happy for your friendship. I'm seeing progress. I was like, hey. Progress, man, are you okay? Don't ask me of my grade. So I went in and I said, oh, Lexus, say up, yeah. Oh, have you received your letter? I say, yeah, but I don't open them yet. They boy in there. He said, they open. Oh, I was sit. My hands started sweating. I was like, hey. The guy embraced failure for growth. He was truly angry about his score. So I was looking around whether the mother was listening. I said, like this. I dropped 30. He said, listen, you fool like that. So sitting back in the car from Tema to Medina those days, I was thinking, how did this guy do it? Did he copy or what did he do? Fast forward, we're going back to school. And at that young age, I still respect the guy. He said, failure is not for you. When you fail, get up and get better. So I said, Lexus, teach me. He said, look, All that we can do is learn. All that we can do is do what? Learn. I said, okay, I'm going to be his friend. So I stopped doing the Jama thingy. You know, people were looking for me. They say, well, Charlie Jama, I know can't see Jama. I say, Charlie, they don't bring me to school say I can't see Jama. You know, first year, I come from Medina, there's football, there's a gang community. So first year, like 2 weeks, I was the Jamal king for the school. You know, as a child, they don't bring me say for Jamal. No. When people are singing me, I'm learning. Third year came. Now we're moving to second year, right? Third year exams. The same thing happened. My father came home, looked at me in the face, and gave me a warm hug. I was like, he said, I could feel it, mock and everything, those midterm exams. I could see that I'm progressing. I was answering questions. I was making mistakes in the class. They were teasing me, but I was still, every class I made a point to answer a question or ask a question. Every class. That's what Alex told me to do. At least, he has done it, and it's working for him. So every class. So when we have 6 subjects in a day, 12 times my hand will be up. 1 question, 1 answer. Wrong or right, I'll say it. I'll say it. And this one I won't tell you, laugh at me. I wanted to ask questions so bad. Answer questions so bad. So I was doing something. I think Friday I was writing a letter for someone to bring to my family. So I was writing a letter and then they say any question, I lifted my hand. No, they asked a question, lifted my hand. Apparently the man was asking list of vegetables and I said yam. You know, they teased me, but I didn't care. I said, no, and people can tease me, but my aggressive for growth. So third time everything, my father gave me one guy, say your mother. They opened up in the evening. I was fourth in class. And I was so excited. That's the point I realized that I had Alex's father's number. So now you can call and so I gave my father called and said, I want to speak to Alex. So landline, I spoke to Alex. I said, Charlie, Alexis, I just see my results. So this should be good. I get fourth. He said, boss, I'm the first in class. I was like, Charlie, glory. And that boy was very close to his dad, so he picked lessons, wise sayings from his dad. He came to school and said, Form 2, till the time I leave this campus, if I chop second, I will come back to school. That's what he said to himself. Oh. I said, boss, me, between 1 and 4, I did it. I don't overstretch myself. And truly, Alex was never second. Alex is the one who taught me that you'll be first. And he's still crying. I said, Alexis, why? He said, the master dropped. I said, you were Jimmy and I don't believe you the first. But the guy was so detailed to check his marks and say, Mass, Menya 82 instead of 95. Very detailed. So what did he do? He embraced his failure for what? Growth. So the things we go through, Albert was telling us where he's coming from. We all are coming from different places. But the things we go through should not do what? Allow us to fail. Rather, get us angry, provoke us to do what? Grow. Provoke us to do what? Grow. They see failure as lesson, not defeat. Every mistake is a chance to learn, grow, and get better. Every mistake. So you're here, your mother had to pay some bribe before you came to school because your SSC was bad. You call it the WASI, right? WASI was bad. How many people? Lift your hand, we will not see it. Our eyes are closed. But this is the time for you to do what? Reorient your mind and say, look, I am not going to fail my parents again. I'm going to do what? Get better. So embrace your failures and see how best you can do what? Grow. Next slide. They yearn for knowledge. They yearn for what? Knowledge. So the knowledge is not only classroom. The knowledge is learning every day of your life. Every day of your life, curiosity drives them. You must be curious about so many things. Curious about so many things. How many people have ChatGPT? How many people have Google? Look, you must be curious. Look, these days I think I'm being over curious. Look, when I see a billboard and I've never seen it before, I don't know the company, what they do. The next thing is pick my phone, check. Who are they? What did they do? Every time my head is buried in my phone, because I want to learn something new. I want to learn something new. I don't think for the past more than 10 years, I've gone through a year without doing any course, new course. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. You must be curious. But the phone and data we have, if I tell you the things you use it to do, you'll be amazed. The things we use our phones and data for. Ask yourself whether it's profitable. The websites you go, the things you're watching, the reels that you're watching, is it profitable to you? I'm a very active social media person. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Snapchat, I'm everywhere. Yeah, a few times I'll go and play around and look what is happening and laugh around things. But what percentage of your time are you investing in those things? Why are you not curious about how things are being done? Why are you not curious? Curiosity drives them. They consistently seek new information, ask questions, and challenge themselves to learn more. If you want to be a great leader, you want to leave school being a leader, you challenge yourself to do what? Learn and ask questions. Ask relevant questions. Relevant questions. How many people have gone to a website, you don't understand anything, you click contact us and ask questions? But we all have data. We all have data. I've worked in telco for 19 years, so I know the analysis on campus. You guys give us revenue than any other area. The 1 CD, the 2 CD that you buy data. I know I can give you data, I can give you info. All the schools, I know how much they use every day. And you'll be amazed that each school can do more than 1 million Ghana cedis of revenue for the telcos any day. I'm telling you. But what do you do with those data that you have? What do you do? Curiosity drives them. You are curious, you want to find out something new. Curiosity what? Drives them. If you want to be a good leader, you want to leave this campus with your chest out, walking through that gate, feeling very much happy and comfortable, you must be very curious. But not curious to wake up in the morning and Google and find out what a Schwarzenegger is saying, or somebody is saying, or somebody is saying. Google for something relevant. Let me ask, I can ask current affairs. Most people don't know what's happening. If I ask who is the education minister right now, I bet half of the room, you don't know. Do you know? Somebody's hand is up. So can I ask a question? Who is ready to answer a question? Who is ready to answer a question for 100 Ghana cedis? Okay, please come. The man in gray shirt. You must be very curious. And these questions I do ask everyone. All right? You must be very curious. You must be positive concern. Right? How are you? What's your name? Collins. First year? Second year. Very good. You'll finish in the next 3 years or 2 years? 2 years. All right. What do you want to do when you're done?
I want to, first I want to be a financial analyst. First I want to be a financial analyst.
You want to be a financial analyst?
Yes.
That's what you want to be.
Yes.
Give me top 5 financial analysts in Ghana.
Top 5.
Top 5 financial analysts. He comes to the banking. Albert is here. So if you lie, he will know. Top 5 financial analysts in Ghana, or top 2. 5 in Ghana, 2 in outside. 100 Ghana cedis for you right now.
Okay. I can mention.
Speak out. Speak out. When people want to lie, they don't want to speak out so bad.
Doctor. Keso Atoforsen.
Is he a financial analyst or economics or what?
Use a master in finance.
No, but you can have masters in finance, but we want financial analysts, right? Is he a financial analyst? Anyone you know? Okay, that's all. I'll give you 50 Ghana cedis when I'm done, all right? But guys, you understand where I'm going? You get it clearly. So he wants to be a financial analyst. He's just waiting to wake up and get into it to be a financial analyst. You must have modules, go to LinkedIn, follow some people, read everything they write, learn. He has data, he can do that. But if I check his data right now, I can see Betway, I can see Aviator, I can see, you know what I mean? I can see so many things. You have to learn something new. Every day, constantly learn. Constantly learn. At my age, I still want to go back and look at the people in my industry who I want to be like. Sometimes change them and find new person as well and join. Who is the current person doing what? What are the current courses that I can learn? Learn. I've met people who want to be supply chain management, big boys, and I ask, what do you want to do? You say, I want to be a purchasing officer. And then we in Ghana. Do we have a role like that again? It is changed totally to supply chain. So learn constantly in future. Be curious and learn about things that you plan to get in future. Do I have the promise that from today we'll learn about the industry? You want to do your national service in MTN. If I ask you what's the name of the CEO of MTN, you mention the one who left 10 years ago. But you want to do your service there. You don't know anything about them. You don't know their vision, their motto. You don't know anything. But you want to wake up one day and Gabriel will come and pick you like Akroma picking a file straight into MTN office, bum. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You want to be an architect. The last time you saw a drawing was when you were doing T-board and T-square. How can you progress? Future leaders are doing what? They yearn for knowledge. They seek information every day, every blessed day. Let me tell you, simple. Put a target and say every month, every 3 months, let's do it quarter. You learn something new. I'm a commercial person. I'm not an IT person. Why should I pay to learn AI? I buy online. I buy $100 and I learn AI. I do everything. This one I did within 30 minutes from Takoradi coming in a car. Less than 30 minutes. My driver is there. You cannot. Less than 30 minutes I've done it. PowerPoint, I can do it with my eye, one eye closed. I do my own designs. I know how to use Canva. I learn every blessed day. You learn something new. Learning doesn't mean you need open book. But learn. You can go somewhere and learn. If I go to doctor's office, I'm learning. If I sit down, the doctor is talking. By the time you give me medication, I've already Googled to find out what the medicine will do to my body. I'm curious. Do you understand? I'm saying be positive, Kokonsa. By the time he gives you medication, go and buy. I'll pick my phone and check, okay, amoxicillin, what will it do? What did I take? I have done that before to save my own life. A doctor gave me a prescription, and I checked, and I was like, no, I went back and said, boss man, this thing, he looked at me and said, you be doctor? I said, no, I just Google them. He said, I made a mistake. It's once a day. The person wrote 3 times a day. I hope you understand. So, guys, learn. Be very inquisitive. Have a plan. This month, I want to learn something about this. This month, I want to learn this new thing, and it will get better for you. Next slide. Own your story. Own your own story. Own your story. Right? They embrace their unique journey, using their personal experience to inspire themselves and others. Own your story. I'm telling you that my daughter was asking me where was I putting the Christmas tree. We live in the room alone. Somebody asked me recently, why don't you drink? Why don't you smoke? I said, I saw people in my neighborhood who drank and smoked. They didn't do anything with their life. Why should I follow it? Why should I follow it? I'm owning my own story. People who know me very closely, when they see me, say, Charlie, we are amazed how you've transformed. Where I'm coming from. Don't be deceived by the green dress and my gray is looking nice like that. Don't be deceived. We're coming from the dungeon. We're coming from deep corners. Deep corners. But I own my own story. I can boldly say that no uncle helped me, no auntie helped me, no family member helped me. Focus. Doing my own stuff. In 1997, I went to a cafe, borrowed money from a friend, and I printed CVs like 100 pieces of CVs. Got to Tetekwashi, now Accra Mall area. From that side to Accra, every office drop. Trust me, none of them called me. But I was too aggressive. I completed school in 1995. 1996, I was privileged. My cousin says, come and live in my house. I was in some small room. These guys, you see where they are? It was bigger than a room. That's where I was. But I was not worried about it. I was dreaming bigger than what I was supposed to do. Dreaming big. Print CVs and go out there. Nobody, look, I've changed jobs more than 20 times or 30 times of changing jobs. Nobody held my hand and said, you are waiting for your uncle to take you. You are waiting for your minister to take you. You are waiting for your MP to take you. So when I hear people who don't have jobs, I will just smile and pass because, sorry, where Jimmy? You know what I mean? look, the little money I have, I want to do you guys, most of you don't know trade fair, Indotech, and most of you there, but I Ghana say. I go and I don't have any company. I'll go there. I've seen the adverts in the dailies. I've seen the adverts on TV that are going to do gifts. I go to the trade fair early as 5 a.m. and walk shop to shop and ask whether I can be a shop attendant. Walk shop by shop. Good morning, sir. Please, do you need a shop attendant? Do you need a stand attendant? My first good job I got, trade fair. It was a hair promote company. I went and said, good morning, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm checking whether I can be an attendant for you. And the show is normally 2 weeks, right? Those shows normally 2 weeks or sometimes even 1 week. We spoke about the money. I was like, any money I'll collect. All that I need is to feed myself and get transportation. The guy said, where do you live? I said, I live at Awushi. He was like, but that's far. The money we give you all will go. I said, no problem. Finally, I asked, but do you have somebody to mind the place for you at night? He says, nobody. I said, can I sleep here? So I become like a security to check the things. Trade fair, they don't close the thing. So they use some tape to just, and then the man said, okay. First night, I slept there. The second night, he asked me my clothes. I said, I have my clothes in my rubber bag somewhere. I go to the washroom. Thank God for trade fair those days. There's bathroom and everything. When we do papa bathing and came back, the man says, I live at Osu. I've told my wife to get you a room in our house until the program is ended. Those times, I think I was taking 150 CDs. It's about 15 CDs now. For the 2 weeks, about 15 CDs now. The man gave me more than 30 CDs. And he asked me, do you want to work? I said, yes. He said, do you want to go to school? I said, yes, but I don't have the means. My mother cannot afford it. I can't. So he said, okay, I'll call a friend to give you a job. He called a friend who gave me a job around my area. And I started working there. From nowhere, I paid for school fees. I started doing courses, international courses. Look, as I stand here, I don't have a traditional degree. I don't have a traditional degree. I started doing online courses. And then I started doing online courses. The man met me one day somewhere and said, you're this boy, you said you go to school. I said, I've already paid. He said, really? I was not waiting for anybody. I was not waiting for anybody. You heard the guy. I have 2 masters. I'm doing 2 doctorates now. Am I tired? No. Yesterday I met the head of economics in Takrade from Legon. After speaking to him, I'm going to do law. Am I tired? No. I'm owning my own story. I'm not waiting for anybody. So don't wait for anybody. If you're privileged, your mother and your father are rich, that's fine. God bless you. But anybody sitting here with my story, own your own story and make it happen. Don't wait for anybody. Don't wait for anybody. If you want to be a leader, don't wait for anybody. Chart your course. Chart your course and tell us where you're going. Next slide. Next slide. Nurture relationships. Nurture relationships. And let's clap for Albert. Let's clap for Albert. He's nurtured the relationship so well. Have you seen the list of people he has paraded? Have you seen the list of people Albert has paraded for this conferences? Amazing. Know how to nurture the relationship. Albert was talking about nurture relationship, and look, my age, I have people I salute. I have people I text them, they don't reply, but I still do. I still do. I have people, I still do. I'm never feeling like a big boy. I'm in charge of 12 countries where I went. 12 countries. I still do. I still have them saved in one group. I have alerts every quarter. I say, good morning, sir. I hope you're doing well. I pray that this quarter will be a very beautiful quarter for you. Anything you want me to do? How many people know New Board Normal? The conference happened last year. How many people? As usual, I don't Google. You just use your data for useless things. How many people know the New Board Normal, right? Conference that happened in Accra last year. I called Lucy. I said, Lucy Christ, I'm available. Anything you want me to do, I'll do for you. Anything. He says, Stephen, I should say anything. He said, okay. By the time she realized we've drawn a program, a plan, and this is what we want to do, this is what we want to take, this is how we want to go. Radio stations, I was sitting in Kenya, I was using my data, my phone number, my credit to call people in radio stations to fix appointment for her. She was amazed. I still do it because I want to keep that relationship. He said we've not met 2 months. This man drove to my office and said, look, I'm going to take a decision. This is a decision I'm going to take going forward. What is your thought about it? We spent about 45 minutes to discuss. I gave him everything from my heart and said, do it this way, do it this way, do it this way. You have this thing going. Make sure this thing doesn't stifle the thing you were doing. We shared. He's building a relationship with me. Nurture the relationship. They understand that success comes from strong, authentic connections with peers, mentors, and communities. But the peers, let me underline the peers. Pick peers who have common sense. Pick peers who have what? Common sense. Don't joke with it. You've come to university right now. You are exposed to so many people. Use your wisdom, use your gumption to select who can take you to the next level. Look, the guy doesn't dress well. He's yo-yo. He wants to be head in class. He wants to be popular. Forget about him. We didn't come here to learn popularity, true of us. We came here to move to the next level. Pick somebody who can encourage you, who can spur you on, who can challenge you. I had people, it's boys' school. Whose brother has went to Sectech? Who knows anybody who's went to Sectech? About 90% are not correct, true of us. My class, we are there. But I picked Alex because Alex will propel me. Alex will challenge me. Do you think if I pick somebody who was 35, I was 37, who was 38, do you think we can come forward? You say, "Ukrasa, you better send me." Who question this? Let me cross out. But I picked somebody who was challenging me. The guy from second year first, the whole true. And by the grace of God, I came first to third. I never moved away. The guy who was first, they said, "Bayu said, I'll learn. Still, he will be first." I said, "Charlie, I hope you understand." Because Alex was challenging. Alex will come and say, "You be playing soccer." He'll come and call you. Say, "Born now, born. Who come up blaster and I said, I hope you understand. So, nurture relationships, right peers, right mentors. Don't. And I've spoken for him for more than 10 years. So I have loads of people. Even this morning, somebody sent me a message that, "Albert, we met in tech, I think about 2017 or so." I saw the message. I'm here to reply him. And somebody will come and say, "Good morning." Hey, good morning. 1,000 years, you wait for a reply. If I don't know the number, you are not my friend, your number is not saved. Good morning. Do it properly. "Good morning. My name is Stephen Essien. So. I'm here. This is what I do, and this is why we're connecting." If you're connecting with me and I don't get any benefit from me, or you're not getting any benefit, why are you connecting? I just want to say hello. Just want to say hello how? Just want to say hello how? Just want to say hello how? So make sure you are nurturing those connections and making sure that it's well work. The communities, right? We don't live in, you guys, these days everybody is in the house. Our days, we are for the community. We don't have gates around our house, so we play everywhere. But it's important your communities know about you, wherever you live. He mentioned that don't go back and feel like, you are for university, so you take your shirt out and walk. No, go and nurture the young ones. Teach them. When you go home for like a month, find space. Teach those young people around you for them to learn from you. Next slide. Disrupt the norms. Disrupt the norms. They understand that success comes from strong, authentic connections. Okay, I didn't change that. Disrupt the norms. Change things. Right? Change things. I had a team. Our Monday morning meetings was 6 a.m. Our Monday morning meetings was 6 a.m. in the morning. I changed the norm. Normally work starts from what time? 8, right? But my team, I said 6 in the morning. And trust me, they were coming to the office. By the time people start work, our information is gathered. We are well equipped. Everything. We move. Change the norms. Don't do what is normal. Right? People are learning 6 hours. You can do 8 hours. You can do 12 hours of learning. Change the norm. Do something different. Do something extremely what? Different. Don't follow the path. Don't follow what people are doing. Right? Be crazy for your success. Be very crazy for your success. Next slide. Right? Lead yourself first. Great leaders manage themselves before leading others. Great leaders manage themselves before managing others. So if you want to be a leader, lead yourself. When you have a schedule, follow it. You have a timetable, do what? Follow it. You can't follow your own timetable. You can't follow your own schedule. But you want to have a team, grow up and have a team. You'll be indisciplined and you can't even lead a team. So lead yourself very well. They stay disciplined, focused, and intentional about their actions. Very intentional about actions. He follows me. Most people follow me. Whatever I put on social media, I thought about it. And I can bet my last coin on it. You can follow me, go to my LinkedIn, go everywhere. I make sure I don't put any question there. Right? Do you have an opinion about politics? Yes. Do you have an opinion about this vetting they are doing? Yes, I've been very intentional about what I post on my walls. I'm a die-hard football fan. You don't see football on my page. You don't see football on my page. I'm intentional about what I do, my actions. Whatever I want to put there, I must be known for something. Politics, my friends are, look, I'll tell you, Sunday like this, after church, I'm visiting 4 politicians who have got nominations. They are my friends. We are planning Sunday, all the boys will go one by one. Possibly I'll post and say, had a privilege to meet this guy, and I'll twist it to like leadership. They are my friends. I have friends who are in politics. I'm in a WhatsApp group. We have about 30 people. Look, my MPship right now, out of the 275, I know about 45 of them. They are my friends. But I won't do politics. It's intentionality. I want to be very intentional. Yesterday I wrote about free SHS. But read, I saw a politician post. It's about something about quality versus access. So be very intentional of your actions. The next one.
Oh, come on, show some love to them. Chairman.
All right. So the first question, I'm not saying that wait for the failure to come or go and find failure before you can grow, but things happen, right? Nobody drives from home and say that I'll have an accident today. Nobody does that, but it can happen, right? Nobody will plan for failure, but I'm saying that when they come, see them as a learning curve, see them as a lesson, and how can you do what? Change and move on. I hope I've answered you. So please don't leave here saying that okay, you are looking around to look for failure. No. If they come, how do you stand firm, change the attitude, and pursue? You wrote an exam, you failed. Is it the end of life? No, you can face it again. That's why I gave an example of Alex. He failed. He told himself, I'm not going to go into that failure again. What did he do? He changed his approach to learning and how he lived on campus and moved on, right? The next question was about mentorship and your circle of friends. So finding a mentor is easy and not easy because most people have messed up that opportunity, right? Finding a mentor is somebody you admire, somebody you respect and you have accountability to the person, right? Even it can be a peer. I have a peer who is a mentor to me, right? And mentorship, we have different types of mentorship, right? In so many things. It depends on what you want to achieve. Let me use career as an example. We have the career sponsors, we have the career coaches, we have the career godfathers or career parents. You know, there are many types, right? It depends on what you want the person to do in your life, right? Probably you don't need a mentor, you need an accountability partner who says that tomorrow morning I'll read one chapter of a book. For me, I'm like accountability partner for my first daughter. She has a set of things she needs to do. So this morning we did a video call. She told me the chapters she's read. She explained the chapters she's read to me, and I said, "Good job. What is the next one?" All right? It can be any other person. So at that point, when she called me, it's not a father-daughter relationship. Do you understand? It's an individual and accountability partner relationship. So I take my father cap on, and then I advise as I can be, and then we move on. So you need to strategically find somebody. It can be your sister, it can be your brother. Normally, we don't like close relatives because they have some soft spots for you. If you pick me as your accountability partner, you're a dead meat because the pressure is too much. Because whatever you say, you must deliver. You know me tell them, you know how I say you go do them. So you for do them. That's how I behave, right? But finding peers around you, boss, as I stated it, you know where you're going. You know where you're going. If you want to be a first-class student here and your friends are not telling you, let's go and learn, then you know you're in the wrong company, right? I saw a small video recently. It says that your 5 friends around you or your friends around you, whatever they are doing, if you cannot approve for your daughter or son to do the same thing, change them. Change them. Immediately I went to my phone, some WhatsApp groups, delete. Because if these friends are doing something and I cannot approve for my family members to do the same, why are you keeping them? So find the right people. It might not be the same person in your room. It might be somebody from a different hall, somebody from a different school, somebody even out of Ghana. But people, when you meet, 90% of your conversation is about profitability of your life. The 10% can be any other joke, any other, icebreakers that you want to have. But end of the day is, what am I getting and how do I succeed? Thank you very much. A louder one. A louder one. A louder one. Okay, so I want you guys, wherever we go, you know, that was to confirm what I've always thought, that our water is great and is good. I mean, the best, one of the best in the market, one of the best in the market. And to get someone to confirm that, that was so refreshing. And so my name is Roland, and this is
I'm Aniel.
Aniel. So I'm head of marketing for Aquacel. So we are minor sponsors of the program, and we believe that next time, maybe same time next year, we are going to be a major sponsor. So a clap of friend. Yeah, okay. So basically, we are going to walk you through what Aquacel, we actually did benevolence. He wanted us to say something, a little. So this is Aquacel. We have it in 500 ml bottle and sachet currently. And we, like I said, we are one of the best in the market. You may not have seen us all over the place yet, but very soon you're going to see us in Accra. We are doing great, even though we started the business just about barely a year ago, and the prospects look so good. And our plan in terms of coverage and reach is to cover the whole of Ghana. In 2 years' time, Aquacel is supposed to be a national brand. That is our target for it. Why? That's what, because of what we believe in. We are going to give you just 2-3 things that at least can excite you, and that should make us let you know how different we are. So, okay. So, in terms of our purification process, in like sterilizing of the water, our equipment that we use is one of the best. And most of the ones you have in the market are for China. Ours is from Europe. It's called Bio UV, and it's one of the best. Aquacel. Anytime you take Aquacel, it has gone through the best form of purification for you to consume. And our price point, you should get it well, for a sachet, a bag of a sachet. You should get it for. You are able to get some to buy. So we have branches. We have branches in Accra. We have branches in Elmina. We have branches in Kasua and all that. So we put up a number there. If you want Aquacel to purchase, you would get the number 0544609387. I say it again, 0544609387. And we have a campus. Also a campaign that is going on in the campuses in Accra, in Legon. We are already there. We are coming to Kivas. That's why we are here. We need your support. Anytime you hear Aquacel on the airwaves, it is to say that we thank you for your support and all that. Thank you.
Oh, come on, show some love to them. So right after the next presentation, we'll have Afsa explaining more about the ready-to-wear, putting it down so that we'll get to understand and do it. I would like to invite our next speaker, our next presentation, from Kwejo Kobia Amanfe. He happens to be the regional head of Institute of Chartered Accountants, Ghana. Oh, come on, Central Regional Office. Oh, come with your items. Come with the items. When they see the items, then you are in good standing. Yes, Mr. Asian talks you this. I think it's very important to do that. Let's all write that even as we can. So right after ICAG, you have Afsa Bank on the stage to talk to us briefly as well. Thank you.
Please don't sit. Help me give a big clap to Albert and the team. They are doing great work, and I think they need communication. Thank you very much. You can have your seats. So as Albert introduced me, I'm Kwejo Kobia. I'm the regional head of the Institute of Chartered Accountants, ICAG. Who has ever heard of ICAG before? ICD is the first mandated by law to regulate accountancy profession and practice in Ghana. So before one can call yourself a chartered accountant or a professional accountant, you need to be a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana. I hope it's clear. ICD has been in existence for the past 60 years. So 60 years, if you work as an accountant or you call yourself an accountant, then you are not a member of ICD, which you are not an the job experience. You write. Let's say like internship. You have internship, you assign one of our members there, where the member will be mentoring you at the institution. So you can do that for 6 continuous months. We have your internship with one of our authorized training, and we have a lot of employers on board. So when you're a student, you just write to the institution, this is what I want to do. You just locate one of our authorized training employers. You go there for your training. And normally we do that for 6 good months. Is it clear? All right. Now, benefit of becoming a professional accountant. We all want money, right? We need money. So for you to become a professional accountant, you should be assured that you're going to be paid well. You should be assured that you're going to be paid well. The law permits only chartered accountants. It's only chartered accountants that can also work as auditor. So before you can call yourself auditor, you need to be a chartered accountant. And so we have audit firms where a lot of auditors Is it clear? Is it clear? Yeah, so you become a true professional, you become a business. Now, just sign up to the link, sms.icagh.org. If you are not friendly with it, just come to our table, we will assist you. Then, when you sign up, you'll be required to upload your educational certificate. So in your case, if you're a first-year student, you only upload your WASI certificate or the results slip, the one you print from the internet. You upload that one, then your Ghana card, then a passport picture, then some information that we will need from you. If you find yourself to be level 400, that one, you don't need to upload your WASI. Just get your statement of results, all the 6 semesters, print it out, take it to a head of department to endorse it for you. That's fine, you've gone through all the 6 semesters. The person should endorse it. You upload it. That will be your educational qualification. You upload that one with the Ghana card and your passport picture. Then that is true. You review it. When it's approved, you make your payment for registration and subscription as a student. Then you can start writing the papers. Move to the next one. No, you are going back. So as I said, you need a passport size photograph, your educational certificate. Then you log on to the portal. That's sms.icaga.com. So this will be the interface you will see. Then you select, I want to register as an ICAG student. I think it's not clear. Can you? No. Okay. So after clicking on that, I want to register as an ICAG student. You move to the next one. This is the interface that you see. You put in your details and everything, then you continue on. Then a verification link will be sent to your mail. You verify, then you have full access to the portal where you put in all your details for us to approve. Now there's an exemption policy. So it's not everyone that will come in and start from level 1. No. If you have a degree, HND, so for instance, those with HND accounting option will not start from level 1. They are going to start from level 2 with about 5 papers. But exemptions are not compulsory, so you should bear in mind. If you meet that requirement that maybe you have HND accountancy or you have a degree in any program, and we realize these are the papers that you qualify to take exam, we will let you know. But it's not compulsory you should take them. You may decide to start from level 1 or may decide to take the exemptions and start from where we've asked you to start from, because the exemptions are not for free. You will pay for it. That's why they are not compulsory. Also, diploma in business studies awarded by the technical GES, there's no exemption for them. Now, holders of university degree. So, if you don't have if you have a university degree and it's not in accounting, any other program you come, you take your transcript and we go subject by subject and try to do the exemption for you. You get it. Move on. But exemptions is not extended to level 3. So if you're a level 3 student, we cannot exempt you in any of the papers at level 3. Now, the scholarship package I spoke about for first-class students, so you need to be a first-class student, that's it. HND, same. So these are the fee, these are our fee structure. So the registration fee currently is 400 cedis. Annual subscription, 400. So you need 800 Ghana cedis to be a registered student. When you register and pay this amount, based on the qualification you bring in, you may be eligible to take the exemptions. And if you qualify for the exemption fee is what you are seeing there. Level 1 per paper 618, level 2 728, then level 3. The level 3, I told you exemptions is not extended to level 3, but there's a reason why the level 3 are there. These are for those who comes with other professional qualifications. Remember I told you that if you're a chartered accountant in Ghana and you move to, let's say, UK, you need to write their country specifics. It's the same way. If somebody is a chartered accountant from the UK and move to Ghana here, the person needs to write our country specific in Ghana here. So that's the reason why you are seeing level 3. Those people get exemption up to level 3. So the examination fee, it depends on the number of papers you are writing in a sitting. So let's say March, you are a level 1 student. You are writing only 1 paper for level 1. That will be 444. If you are writing 2 papers, that will be 8. So it's not per paper. It depends on the number of papers that you are registering for. That's it. Please move on. Now, normally I call these people young achievers. I'm saying this because this gentleman you are seeing was once a student of the University of Cape Coast. If you've been here for quite a long time, his face should be familiar. Please. All right. So he started the CA when he was in level 100. Okay, let's skip that one. Why are you confusing me? All right, so those young achievers, I'm trying to display their pictures. Most of them started the CA when they were in school. And by level 400, after their national service, they have already graduated and they were having good jobs. Some of them are working in the audit firm, the big audit firms, KPMG, PwC, others. Someone 19 years old, he was the youngest chartered accountant, and he was a level 300 student at the University of Ghana Business School. This person, for instance, he was the overall best student in October 2019. He was a student here at the University of Cape Coast. And the good thing is, most of our overall best students normally come from the University of Cape Coast. So, for him, October 2019, he was the overall best student. This lady, November 2020, she too was the overall best student. So every year, the good ones are coming from the University of Cape Coast. This gentleman was from the University of Ghana. During 2019, April, our graduation, he was the youngest chartered accountant in Ghana at age 19. University of Ghana, level 300 finance student. And now, he has completed school and he's working with one of the audit firms in the country. So with this,
He's currently in the UK with a company in the UK.
I knew
Solomon.
Solomon.
Yes.
Okay, so that's fine. Now move to the next slide. Now our contact. We have the ICAG Cape Coast office. I told you we have offices in the north, in Accra, our head office in Oponglo. For Central Region, our office is at the Cape Coast Technical University. And this is our contact details. 02451569888, then 02644238449. So you may send us a WhatsApp message. When you send a WhatsApp message, just go straight to the point. Don't just say good morning and expect a reply. Just let us know what you want us to do for you, then we will respond to it. This is our email address, ccoast@icagh.com. Then I'll also leave here with a quote. Those in accounting, you know anything that you do, especially when you are balancing a trial balance, it must be balanced. You get it? So you should bear in mind that life is like accounting. Everything that you are doing here on campus must be balanced. You make your parents proud, then you make yourself proud.
Oh, come on, show some love to ICA. Come on.
You live here. And make sure you live here with your degree and a professional qualification. Thank you very much for your time.
Do it better for them one more time. Come on, let's do it better for ICAG. Oh, come on, is that all you can do? Oh, let's do it better, let's do it better. You want to be a professional accountant. And Solomon at age 19 qualified. I happen to have mentored him and he went through the course. He's currently in the UK after working with Deloitte for some time. He got an opportunity to work with a bank in the UK and currently has moved on to be with an investment bank in the UK. We get to talk from time to time. When we met in 2019, he decided to take the ICA program. One more time, let's appreciate ICA Ghana for being our partners for the Success Africa Roadshow. Are you ready to make money? So when I say ABSA, you respond, your story matters. ABSA Bank, how you say it can get you some of the money. But you don't have the account, so how can you get the money? Hey, somebody, who has it? Come, walk to me. They've given me some money to give to you. So I want to utilize it. So Philip is here. Philip will help me with more money. You have it already or today? I don't want past account or today account. Already, come and let me see. Let me see. When did you open it? When you came to campus?
Before I came.
Oh, okay. No, not the ready to work up. Let me check your balance. Okay, put your hands together for her. I'll give her a notepad. Show some love to her. Oh, show some love to her. Okay, let me pick the normal thing I do. Yeah, step forward. Step forward. Step forward. Step forward. So I have 4 winners that I want to give money to. Your money, do you know where your money is coming from? Do you know where your money is coming from? Have you heard of Glyco Capital? Are you sure? Do you have an account with them? Stand here. ABSA lady, do you have the ABSA ready to work up? How is it not working? Go to Philip, he would assist you. Go. Yes. Go for assistance. Let me see. Aha. So you've won 50 Ghana cedis in your ABSA Ignition account. Put your hands together for him. Go to the big man at the back there. He will assist you. You know the big, fair man at the back? Yes. Walk to him right now. He would give you the account with the 50 cedis. Yes. What have you been able to do so far? Have you downloaded anything? Do you want to answer a question? Oh, you don't know any of these things. How can you win? Clap for him one more time as he take his seat. All the monies are meant for something. Yes. Did you fill the InvestCorp account? Do you have the account? Let me see. You have the First Bank account. Are you sure? Is there money in? If you have money in, I'll double it for you. So go and put money in, let me double it. Do you agree? How much will you put in? Don't give me much bail. How much will you put in? 50 cedis, you get a double of the money. See David right now. David, kindly attend to him right away from. Oh, put your hands together for them. The goodies are going, but it will come to your turn very soon. Come on. When I say Success Africa, you respond beyond limits. Success Africa. Success Africa. Join me. Let's receive Emma Hayford as she comes to 6 hours from Absa Bank. Come on. Show some love to Emma as she comes. Oh, let's all rise up and receive her. Let's all rise up and receive her.
Thank you very much, Albert. Okay, please, you can take your seat. Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, so we are from ABSA. We are not going to take a lot of your time. Can I see by hands those of you who have big dreams? If you have dream of starting a business or traveling around the world. Hey, you're a lot too. Okay, secondly, do you believe that when you manage your money well, those dreams could turn into a reality for you? How many people believe that? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, we know that to make this dream a reality, you need to manage your money well. You need a proper financial institution to make sure that this dream doesn't just sit with you, but everything that you need to let the dream be alive is done. Okay, so today we are just doing two things. We are going to talk to you about two products, our main products. How many of you have Ignition accounts? Ignition accounts. Albert was mentioning Ignition accounts. Okay. Okay, so I'll just say the benefits of the Ignition account. I'm sure after I'm done, you will be convinced enough to have an account with us, right? Okay, so the Ignition account has been tailored purposely for students. We know that students, you don't want charges. How many of you want charges? You don't want to see any charge on your account. Exactly. So this account comes with free account maintenance charges. We also have a debit card for you for free. The debit card that we issue on this account is free. We don't charge you anything for the debit account. And the debit account we give to you is the international. We have the local card, we have the international card. The international card allows you to use the card within and outside the country. You can also use this card to purchase things. You can shop online with it. And then we have alliance partners that we've partnered with. We are giving up to 40% when you use your debit card on these alliance partners outlets. Okay, and it cuts across from hospitality to anything, beauty. If you take your debit card and then the outlet is on our alliance partner, we'll give you up to 40% discount. Does this sound good? Okay, okay, awesome. And then I heard Albert mention Ready to Work. Ready to Work equips you. As a student, you need some skills to prepare you for the job market, and that's how come Ready to Work was designed for you. But to have Ready to Work, you need to open an account to have Ready to Work, because as part of the registration process, you'll be allowed to key in your account number, okay? And then we've introduced a new product. We call it Spark. Spark is actually a KYC light account. When you go to the bank, we ask for a lot of details. The paperwork is too much. But we've introduced Spark. Spark works exactly like Momo, but it's for the bank. We have Spark. So the Spark, what you can do with Spark is that you can link your debit card, your Absa debit card to the Spark. You can load money onto it. We also have a virtual debit card embedded on that app. We have the app version, we have the USSD version. The USSD version is *895*, #99#. I want to see all of you writing because after this, I'll walk all of you to the stand after the program and then we'll sign you up onto Spark. So it's *895*99#. So we have the app version, we have the USSD. What I just mentioned is the USSD version. We have the app version. When you go to our Play Store or our App Store, you just type Spark by Absa, and then you can also download it. This year, we are running an internship program. And as students, we believe that student life is not just about lectures and exams, but this platform also gives you the opportunity to prepare you for the future and also to equip you with the necessary skills that you need. So APSA, that's why we are here. This year, we are enrolling some internship programs, and we've partnered with a lot of companies, prestigious companies. So depending on the course that you're reading, if your field is in the banking field and you want to have some experience, we can give you that. If it's in a different company, that your knowledge and your skills can actually let whatever you're studying in school be very efficient, we can also place you. So I want everybody to take advantage of the internship program we are running this year. It's actually limited. I think for the first 1,000, we are doing internship programs this year. And already we have some students who have been on our decks to register. Okay, so right after the section, if you came with your Ghana card and then your admission letter, I know you are all first year students, right? You are not. Oh, okay. So we have continuous students among you. Awesome. So for the continuous students, I just need your student ID. If you have the front and back, your Ghana card front and back. And then for the freshers, I need your admission letter and then your Ghana card front and back. We have a beautiful stand outside with some of our colleagues there, and they will help you to open these accounts. Okay. Okay, so we brought some souvenirs, but the souvenirs is quite limited. So we are giving it to people who open accounts with us today. Is it fair? No. Oh, but you need to open the accounts for me with me, then I'll give you a souvenir. I think it's a fair deal. Or don't you think so? Yeah. Okay, so if you open the account with me, and then we are able to set you up on ready to work, we'll give you a souvenir. Okay, so right after the section, I want everybody, if you have your debit, you have your Ghana card front and back, your student ID front and back, and then your admission letter, please kindly walk up to the stand outside and we'll create an account for you. Thank you very much.
Philip, I hope you are giving me money to give them for those who open the accounts. Okay. Come on, show some love to Absa Bank. Oh, come on, let's do it better for them. Let's do it better for them. Okay, I'm going on our social media to pick some people who are watching and liking all our pages. I am hyphen Oforiwa. Are you here? Are you here? Oh, I am hyphen Oforiwa. You are not here. You're on Instagram. Okay, let me go to. Where is she? But I called her. She didn't show up. Where is she? You are. I am Oforiwa. Walk to me. Okay, Morris Phelan is watching from KNUST. Lois says Beyond Limits. Joshua says Beyond Limits. Just watch, go online and comment on our social media. Please step forward there. You answer a simple question for me. I want to give you money. Are you ready? Are you ready? Name the speaker. Oh, watch them. Focus on them, okay? The cameras are on you. Calm down. Focus on them, not on me. Focus on them. I want to give you a package. You answer 3 questions. Every question will give you an item from a sponsor. Are you ready? Breathe in, out. Are you ready? Hold the microphone. Very simple questions. When we started, we spoke about a MasterCard. Do you know the company that spoke to us about MasterCard this morning? A MasterCard, a Visa card, MasterCard. What was the name of that company that spoke to us in the early hours of the conference? She missed.
First Bank. First Bank.
When we say First Bank, what's the response? It's your second question. When we say First Bank, what's the response? Don't look at me. Look at the audience. Look at the audience. You are live on camera. Your parents are watching you. People are watching from UK, all over. When we say First Bank, what's the response? And finally, people are helping. Please, why there are leakages in the room. Bring me new set of questions. So you've won the first one, you've missed the second one. The third one is an investment question. Frank, if you are here, can I see you? So we have an investment company also here. They have the fixed income fund. What's the name of that company? Mention the full name. Oh. So that I can give you 50 cedis. Frank, where are my forms? Don't look there. Look here. Look here. Why? Answer.
Glyco.
So Glyco Capital. Put your hands together for her. So this is her. Oh, put your hands together. David, we would give her a MasterCard from your end. Frank, where are you from Glyco Capital? Give her an investment account with 50 Ghana cedis in the account. Do you have your Ghana card? Wonderful. Oh, where are they? Please, sponsors, come and move with her so that she can get to enjoy her packages. Let me pick one person from this side. This side has been very quiet today, but nobody's clapping here. So let me rather move here and see. Let me move through. The gentleman there, come, let's move. I saw you. Here, there no one is clapping here. Success Africa. Your vim is not coming up. Success Africa. Success Africa. Are you ready to answer the question? 3 questions you won from 3 companies, then you win cash prizes or souvenirs from them. Mention one product GB Foods produces.
It's great product.
GB Foods produces. GB Foods, they are one of our partners. ICA spoke about a professional course. What was the last slogan? He said, if you study accounting, then you must do something. WAEC, there are leakages. You are not listening to the presentations. Were you listening?
Yes, please.
So, what one significant thing stood out for you during the CA presentation? So that I can give you this nice notepad from ICA. What stood out for you when Kwadwo presented on the program, what they do? What program are you doing?
Become accounting.
So, oh. That you become accounting and you don't know when you do accounting, what do we do? Why do we do accounting? Do you do accounting in SS?
Yes, please.
What do we do? Why do we do accounting? To do something. Frank, I've been looking for you.
Being in the bank industry, I want to become an accountant.
No, talk to them. No, don't talk to me.
I said I want to become an accountant.
You want to become an accountant, so do you want to do the ICA course?
Yes, please.
And I'm saying, what one thing did you pick from the slides?
As he said.
Frank, you are,
As he said.
talk to them. Face them. Here we teach you public speaking, ability to speak in front of crowd. It's all part of the program. Face them, breathe in, have the confidence, talk to my audience. Don't feel shy, cry. Hey, you want to win money, you are feeling shy. Why do you want to be a chartered accountant? They are scoring you, not me.
To be paid well.
Oh, he wants to be paid well. It's one of the criteria. Put your hands together for him. Okay, let me give you the notepad. Could you present it to him? The camera guys, they always get missing. The camera guys in this room, they always get missing. Give me the microphone. The camera guys, you won't find them. You won't find them. They are in the room, but you won't find them. Gideon and Co. You will never find them. Success Africa. Success Africa. Are you live? Who has shared the link with someone? Who has shared the link with someone? Come, if you share the link, come. You let me see it. Yes, come quickly. Share the link, comment on the post. I'll get to mention your name and you come up stage. Okay, you've shared the link, let me see. So follow all our socials right away, comment, like. Okay. You are not done yet. No. Go to YouTube, look out for Success Africa Foundation, and you can get to stream and share the link with somebody for the person to join. Where is the lady? The lady that got the investment. I wanted to give her the investment account. So I have Glyco Capital. I want to give 10 people 50 Ghana cedis each in this investment account. They'll be coming to talk about it, but before they do that, let me see those who have the flyers. We gave out some flyers out there to you. Okay, so 2 people should stand up. I also have the flyers, so it means who is ready to answer? Step forward, quickly. Step forward. Once you get here, I'll take the flyer and then you answer my questions for me. So grab as much as you can. Okay, so you are ready. You want to win 50 cedis. Hold the form for you to believe that the money is closer to you. Okay, so how much do you need to start contributing when you join the fixed income fund by Glyco Capital? 25 cedis. No, the 50 cedis is the beginning. Frank, please join us here. Come and clarify. Where's the other microphone? I'm letting them come to talk to us so they can. He will score your. Please let's welcome Frank, Business Development Manager for Glyco Capital. Come on, show some love to him.
Thank you.
Is it 25?
Hello. Yes, so the initial deposit is 50 cedis, and then any other contribution or deposit, you can do it in excess of 25 cedis.
So you didn't get it right. So let me ask you another question, okay? What items do you need to sign up? Give me one of the items. A valid Ghana card. Put your hand together for her. So go to their desk, fill the form, and Frank would make sure you get a credit of 50 Ghana cedis. Is that okay? Are you glad you came? Then kindly move to Glyco Capital desk right away. Yes? You are ready? What have you done so far? What have you learned from Mr. Stevenasian's presentation? Hey, why is it a thesis question? Is it difficult? No. Did you learn something? Say it, then I'll give you the
I should study hard and be competent.
Face them. Come and stand here, chest up, breathe in. When you're coming for a conference like this, dress well. Dress like a business executive. This one, minus 10 cedis.
I should study hard and be competent.
Okay, put your hands together for him. Wait, get a copy of the. Okay, so let's listen to Mr. Frank as he speaks to us about Glyco Capital Fixed Income Fund, a fund I'll recommend. 2 funds we are promoting here, but I highly recommend each of them. Make sure you have multiple investment accounts. I'll talk about it when I come back, why you must have the fixed income fund. Please, let's show some love to him as he speaks to us.
Thank you so much, Mr. Albert Kusi Prempe. Oh, let's give it up to him. You know, before I talk about Glyco Fixed Income, I want to relate with you. I was once a student here like you. Let me say, 11 years ago, I was a student seated right under Albert Kusi, organizing Success Africa. Please, let's give it up to him. He's done a wonderful work. And because of his teachings and his slides and those things that we learned, that's how we've become and who we are today in life. So he's impacting the youth of our days. Please give it up to him one more time. Okay, so quickly, when we talk about Glyco, okay, so this Glyco group, Glyco has 6 companies under it. We have the Glyco Healthcare, Glyco Properties, we have the Glyco Life Insurance, we have Glyco General Insurance, we have Glyco Capital, and then Glyco Pensions. I am from Glyco Capital. Glyco Capital, what we do is we do pure investment. When I say pure investment, it has no iota of insurance. And the product designated, or let's say designed for students, is the Glyco Fixed Income Fund. When I say Glyco Fixed Income Fund, what does it mean? It doesn't mean that you need to have a fixed amount of money before you can do investment with us. Glyco Fixed Income is a mutual fund that gives you opportunity to start your investment journey with as low as 50 Ghana cedis. As low as 50 Ghana cedis. And after doing your initial deposit, you can contribute from 25 cedis upwards. Oh, is it a good product for you to acknowledge? If it's a good one, put your hands together. Listen, we all know that internet bundles, or let me say data, are costly now. In a day, we're able to spend over 50 cedis on internet data. But could you imagine saving 25 cedis a day, or even every month, for like 4 years? Hello? Or am I dialing some numbers? Some people go to science, and when they sit there, before they will come back, they spend 25 cedis on Gobe. Yes, so this product gives you opportunity to invest as low as 25 cedis. Just do it as a conscious effort. You want to do some susu for yourself. But you know, you and I know that when you do the susu in your money box, it is under your bed. You will never achieve the target. The plan will be for you to do the susu for 1 year. But in 2 months' time, you break your money box. But if you have your investment in the mutual fund, the Glyco Fixed Income Fund, it will deter you, or it will even discourage you for you to come and take 50 Ghana cedis or even withdraw 25 cedis from your account, true or false. But with the money box, you can squeeze it and take 5 cedis out. Yes, this product is designed in such a way that any money you bring to us, you earn interest on it, and the interest we're talking about is 18% to 24% per annum. And this is the best performing fund on the market. We have other competitors also having this product. But when it comes to Glyco Capital, our Glyco Fixed Income Fund is the best performing mutual fund on the market at the moment. The rest are doing 13% and 15%. But our benchmark, minimum benchmark rate is 18%. That means no matter what happened, your investment is going to grow at 18%. Oh, we are doing well. If you are doing well, just put your hands together. And this product is highly liquid. When I say the product is highly liquid, it means that at every point in time, when you put in requisition or request to do a withdrawal, within 48 hours, we pay your money. We don't give excuses. How many of you know Glyco? Oh, I want to dash some money. If you know Glyco, shoot your hands up. You know Glyco. Glyco has been in existence over 40 years. And this is not a small company that is going to come to take students 50 Ghana cedis and run away with. Your investment is secured with us because we are in the first 20 under the list of the regulator, that's Security and Exchange Commission. We are doing a good work to make sure that we protect the investor confidence. So please, if you have any investment plan, I would recommend Glyco Fixed Income to you. The product, like I said, is very flexible. It is highly liquid. Though you may have intention or the idea to save for the next 5 years. But if in the course of the 5 years, 6 months down the line, you need like some 200 of, let me say, dependent on your contribution or your investment amount, if you need some portion of it, you can request for a partial withdrawal and we pay you through mobile money or bank account details provided for us. Please, do you have any question? Hello? Yes, sir. I can see some question at the back. Someone, okay. Yeah, it is the compound interest. Thank you very much for your question. How many of you understand compound interest? We have simple interest and compound interest. So let's assume you deposited 100 cedis today, and then at the end of today, you got 1 cedi as interest on the 100 cedis. Tomorrow, if the money will be revalued, it is going to be revalued on 101 Ghana cedis. It is going to be valued on 1 Ghana cedis instead of the 100 cedis. This is what we call the compound interest effect. So meaning the interest you are getting is also yielding interest for you. Please, are you answered? Thank you. I want 2 more questions and then, yes sir, please, at the far end. Oh, give it up to her, give it up to her. I was expecting this question all along. So like I said, Glyco is a brand that has lasted or that has faced the test of time for over 40 years, number 1. When it comes to the industries, all these companies, Glyco Pension is number 1 in the industry. Oh, clap for us. When it comes to Glyco Healthcare, we are number 1 in the industry. Oh, give it to us. I like fans, I like fans. When it comes to Glyco Life has the most number of clients. My brother Albert is with Glyco Life now, and he knows that Glyco Life has the most customer base in the country. So because of the brand, people can easily associate with us. And when it comes to Glyco General is second to the general insurance companies. So if the brand is not a solid brand, people will never associate themselves with us. And I know that brands over the years have lasted, but they've gone down. But Glyco is a group of companies so that we do our things in such a way that one company's operation will not affect the other 6. So the regulators have made sure that we don't compromise sister brother companies. All the companies are standalone. They are standalone. The Glyco Capital operation does not translate into Glyco Life. Glyco Life operation does not translate to Glyco General. This is what one man that I will reserve the name did, and then affected all the chain of companies under him when they took only one of his companies away. Yes. But with Glyco, we make sure that we look good in the sight of the regulators. Please, one more question, and then I'm done with. Yes, sir. Please, I can hardly hear you. Yes.
Come for the
Okay,
microphone.
so his question is 18% per annum, 18 to 24% per annum is risky. How risky? Yeah, so when we say risky investment, as it stands now, any investment that is offering more than 2% a month is a risky investment. 2% a month. Or let me say even 1.5 to 2% a month. It's a high risk investment. I like his question. Yes, 18 to 24% is even below the bet. Because with mutual funds, we have a targeted rate that we work with. And I said 24% because the others are doing maximum of 15%. But we, Glyco, because we know how to get people and we have a good brand, our shareholders have pumped so much money that we have to make sure that the yields on the funds can grow faster for our investors so that they will bring in more people to invest with us. So, Treasury bill is doing 30%.
It's fine, let me pick it up.
Yes.
Oh, come on, show some love to Glyco Capital. So, oh, come on, do it better, do it better, do it better. So, it looks like most of you lack knowledge about investments. Tell someone that's why we are here. So, I'll spend some time to let you understand the whole issue of investment. Take your seat. and get you to understand why it's important you need to invest. Those who came in early, most of you missed my presentation. I talked about money, and I said you must learn the act of making money. But even more importantly, I told you must manage your finances very well. Now, there are vehicles. I like the question of the lady that talks about, but there are companies. Yes, our country has gone through financial challenges in the past, but it still doesn't stop us from following the rules of engagement that enables us to grow our money and make extra money on the money. So when you are investing your money, you are actually allowing the money to work for you. And as an investment analyst, I highly recommend that aside having your regular savings accounts with our commercial banks, we have the commercial banks, we have investment banks. They are non-bank financial institutions licensed by the Securities and Exchange Commission. So at this program, we have 2 investment banks. We have the InvestCorp as an investment bank, and we also have the Glyco Capital as an investment bank. And these 2 are licensed investment banks, meaning that they've been given the license to operate the business of investing. What do? They deal with both institutional clients or companies that gives them money and individuals also seeking to grow their money. Now we have short-term investments where you invest in instruments, not more than those of you in the business school, you get to learn it, where you invest in instruments not within a year or more. And those short-term instruments, we have Government of Ghana Treasury bills. Now when we say Government of Ghana Treasury bills, you're actually investing your money with the Government of Ghana. At this point, you can say our president or the finance minister is the person you are giving the money to. Now, when you do that, you get returns on your money. The government borrows every week from citizens to finance the operations of the country. That is what we call treasury bills. Let's all say treasury bills. Now, we also have companies licensed by the Securities and Exchange Commission to also give you products that can help you grow your money. So the benchmark is Government of Ghana Treasury bill because the government is the lender of last resort. Okay? And then, so when you are investing with these companies, one of the best forms of investment is mutual funds. Let's all say mutual funds. So what's a mutual fund? Mutual fund is a collective investment scheme. All of us here can come together, invest our money. What is our goal? Our goal is to make returns on the money. Are you following? Are you following? I'm an investor and I'm a licensed investment dealer. So I want you to understand. Now, when we bring our monies together for investment, we are expecting what? Returns. Let's all say returns. So returns will come to us in the form of interest that is paid. However, with mutual funds, the returns are paid on a daily basis. Every day, your money is growing. I invest with the 2 companies I told you, and because I love their products and how their returns are stable, these companies, I check on them almost every day. I've been with most of them for a number of years now. And as I said, I only recommend companies or products that I personally have. Every single company, be it a bank, an investment bank. I have personally funded about 4 people from LEC Success Africa to undertake the CA program. I thought you clap. So, your clapping is not loud. The lady at the back, there's a lady at the back. Walk to me. Yes, in black, yes. Sitting by the lady in yellow. You are the one. Yes, walk to me. Prepare in your mind what kind of question I'll ask you so you can get to win something. My eye caught her. Okay, so the mutual funds, InvestCorp will talk to you about the money market fund. These are all mutual funds. Let's all say mutual funds. So when you want to invest as a young person, invest in mutual funds. Look out for companies that deal in mutual funds. Are you following? Are you following? So when you pick the flyer, just be building confidence because you don't know where your question will come from. When you pick this flyer from the Glyco Fixed Income Fund, they get to explain to you what the fund is about, how much you need to start, that's 50 CBs, the kind of earnings. It says higher yields than the normal savings account. Yes, investment gives you higher returns. So instead of putting all your funds in the savings, you can put some into your mutual funds. You need 3 mutual funds, right? The 3 investment accounts that you need. Number 1, you need your emergency investment account. You are saying with this account, I will assess it when there's an emergency. And you can decide which of the two companies here that you want to have your emergency investment account with them. Number 2, you need a project investment account. That this particular account is towards my MBA, my master's program. I want to travel abroad. I am putting money aside to help me to travel. Now, for you to be able to do that, have a financial goal. Tell somebody, have a financial goal. Your financial goals must be strong and it must be long-term, and it must guide the decisions you make. Are you following? Are you ready for your question? What have you heard so far about Glyco Fixed Income Fund? Because I want to give you money from there. Tell us, just share with us anything you've learned so far from Frank's presentation and what I've said.
So you talked about.
Talk to them. Talk to the camera. Look into the camera. Your family is watching you live.
So you talked about.
Or tell me, what are treasury bills? What are treasury bills?
I wasn't there when.
Oh, I said it too. He said she wasn't here, but.
No, I said I wasn't there when you started.
Okay, so tell us, what did you learn from Frank's presentation? Very quickly.
Like Frank, I think you started talking about.
What did you hear from ICA? So, hey, she's not been here for anything. No. So, what have you been here for?
No, I was here when we were talking about making money, but I left later on and I just returned.
So, what have you learned so far since you came in for the Success Africa Summit?
You said we should be consistent.
Talk to them. They are the ones. Their faces will tell me whether I should give you the money or not. When they are smiling, it means you are likely to get the money.
Okay. We should be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And we shouldn't let external factors prevent us from achieving our goals.
Put your hands together for her. So I'll give you the 50 cedis in the fixed income fund. Go and fill out the form and submit it at their desk, okay? Oh, put your hands together for her one more time. You'll be the next. Let me see those who failed. I want 2 people who failed the campus plan. The campus plan. Walk to me quickly. You have filled the form already. Come. You've forgotten? Hey, the forms you took in the morning. The campus plan from InvestCorp. These people here, I wanted to give it to the people here. You are not aware. But Emmanuel, you don't give them the forms. Why? Or you've run out of forms. People are raising their hand. No. Okay, so let me finish with the 3 investment accounts you need. I said that number 1, you need what? An emergency what? Investment account. Okay, number 2, you need what? A project what? Investment account. And the final one, you need a retirement investment account. One day, you'll not be able to work. So you can have one of the investment accounts towards your retirement. Not everybody retires at 60. Some of us would like to retire at 50. And if you are 20 and you think you have more years, you have only 30 years or 40 years to retire. Imagine putting 20 cedis aside or 50 cedis aside every single month for the next 40 years. Even aside returns, you make so much money that you will not struggle. Your parents chose to be poor, but you can make a decision that you want to be financially independent. Let's all say it. I want to be financially independent. Again, I want to be financially what? Independent. And to be financially independent, it starts with you embarking on an investment journey, have a financial goal. When you start investing, be consistent. I'm spending time on it because it changed my life when I came to first year. And by the time I left for my national service, it was my investment account that helped me to pay for my rent in the Volta region. I've been posted to the Volta region to teach. I went to this ladies' senior high school there, and the headmistress said there's no accommodation for male teachers. So find a place to stay and start work. And my parents has already informed me that your contract with us ends after what? 4 years. Yes. I signed the contract in first year. My dad will call it, come and sign. You are on your own. So I couldn't call home and say, oh, I'm in the Volta region, I need money to pay rent. It wasn't part of the agreement. So I then remembered that, but me when I was on campus, there's this company that came, madam, and they came to take our money. Where are they? So I went online, I googled and found their name, got a number, and I called. I said, please, I've been giving you money since first year. I've not even seen your office before. Today, you have to give me my money. They said, oh, relax. Give us your name. They checked on their system and said, yes. Can we send you your statement? When they sent me the statement, I was amazed that my total contributions was not more than 200 cedis, but I had 4 times the value of 200. So I said, hey, is all that money for me? They said, yes. That's how your money has grown over a period of 4 years. One thing that helped me, I didn't make one-time deposits. I made consistent deposits. And it helped to make my money compound with all the interest and all that. So I quickly said, can I withdraw? They said yes. So you see the difference, the reason why you must not treat your investment account